What's going on, everyone? Well, we did it. We won 28-20. Very ugly win, I must say. First half wasn't looking so good, and I'll get into it. The offense was definitely sloppy. Dak threw two interceptions. I can definitely say, one of them was definitely on you, Dak, for trying to hit Gallup, and I believe it was Leonard Williams that intercepted that pass. Then a guy by the name of Love was able to intercept it, based on the tipped pass from CD Lamb. I don't know if Lamb ran the wrong route. And also, Karen Moron, seriously, if it's third and short or second and short, why the fuck did you throw? That was beyond fucking dumb that I've ever seen. You seriously are just Jekyll and Hyde. I will admit you did better in the second half, but come on. If it's second and short and Zeke Elliott is running very effectively well, fucking feed it to him, because I'm tired of seeing that shit. Seriously. Grow a fucking pair. Start fucking sticking with the run when it's fucking working, okay? That's just shitty play calling. I am fucking tired of that. If I was the coach, I'd fucking yank that playbook out of your sorry ass and tell you to get fucking lost. I'm tired of seeing that shit. Tired of you getting fucking cute. It doesn't really fucking work. You're not fooling anybody with that shit. And the defense in the first half, they were kind of up and down. They made some stops. For example, that 44-yard pass from Daniel to Slayton, it seemed like it was kind of well covered, but Slayton was able to go out and make the grab for 44 yards. So, yeah, Danny was able to hit on some throws. Danny Dimes had a pretty decent game. He definitely missed on some throws, but he also definitely missed on some. That was definitely another part as to why, he is who he is. More like a game manager type of quarterback. But like I said, he didn't turn the ball over. He definitely got that one touchdown pass on us in the very last few seconds of the fourth quarter, so yeah. I'm kind of disappointed in the defense for not forcing any interceptions. I know we had a few guys that were injured, but come on. That's no excuse, and I think we only got, maybe 3 sacks on Daniel Jones overall. I know Armstrong got a sack, but we didn't really get much on him until maybe the second half. So, yeah, second half, the defense, for the most part, did good till that last bullshit drive and that Maher miss. How the fuck can you miss that, Maher? That's fucked up. You kicked 2 60-yarders, now you're back to not kicking 40-yarders? Come on, dude. That should have been 31-13. That's ridiculous. Are you going to go back to not being able to kick 40-yarders now, but now you can kick the long ones now? Come on, dude. Just don't fucking do that bullshit again. I'm tired of that. And on that fucking flag, that personal foul on Parsons, what the fuck was that? You didn't even show the fucking flag, of all things. So you know what, refs? Go fuck yourselves. You fucking pansy-ass Godell worshippers that are probably sucking on fucking Mara and Godell's dick for all I know. So seriously, fuck y'all. But luckily Dak and the offense were able to overcome their mistakes in the second half, thankfully. Surprisingly more adjusted, and we started running a bit here and there, and it was working. Of course, there were still some penalties, but nowhere near as, I guess, bad as in the first half. I don't know, that whole game was kind of giving me, putting me on edge. There's no doubt about that. But I'll say this about the Giants, they definitely came to play, and I was right. Despite their injuries, they were making it a tough game for sure. Their defense was able to get, turnovers on Dak, surprisingly enough, and they got 3 points off of them. One of them, at least. But then the Giants just couldn't really. They came up short. Danny couldn't quite make the throws except in that garbage touchdown, which the refs fucking gave them. It should have been 28-13 at least. Should have been 31. But Maher he gave you that touchdown. So I'm blaming that on Maher and the refs. So fuck you, Maher. Seriously. I know you were having a good season, but come on, dude. That's stupid. What kind of fucking kick? You know what? I'm not going to even bother. We won. I'm glad we won. I'm, in a way, happy. But still, coming out with this kind of sloppiness and penalties and just almost allowing the Giants to have their way on us, that's not going to bode well. We need to play sloppy free football. We need to play mistake free. We need to play way more fucking better than this than we did. You know, if we're going to face the Eagles, we need to play so much better than that. We need to have a near perfect game like we did like against the Vikings. Because if we come up in this kind of sloppiness, this kind of just going through the motions and just not putting in the effort, or these these calls or no calls, we're not going to win games like this. And I know the Giants are not a bad team. They were 7-3, but still, you need to be far more disciplined. It could have easily gone the other way. But I will admit on the run defense, it was at least an improvement. I don't think Barkley got that many yards because I believe the Giants decided they were going to go into more of a passing mode, and they at first kind of took us by surprise when they decided to do that, because I would still think the Giants were going to try to run the ball, especially with Saquon. A few key injuries on the defense, so yeah, there you go. And I don't know, and as much as Dak did much better in the second half, I don't know if he's really our guy going forward. He might be a good leader, but I don't know. Just the way he reads defenses is just mind-boggling. But hey, I'm glad that we won on Thanksgiving. It's been a while since we've done that. It's been 4 years. We finally get a victory on Thanksgiving. We're 8-3. We're at least second in the division. I should be happy. And most importantly, sweeping a division rival, especially when we're tied with them, and it's it's not going to be a gimme game. I understand that now, but it shouldn't have gone that way. But any way you slice it, it's good to sweep a division foe and at least get a good lead on them. If we're going to go for at least the top 5 seeds, it's good to have that. So, and I am happy, but seriously, mental errors, sloppiness, penalties, and also I didn't like how Dan Quinn, what kind of freaking defense were you doing on that final drive? What kind of coverage were you running? I don't like shit like that. It's like you were going into prevent or just running with only 3 down linemen. You need to have a bit more defensive linemen than what I just saw. So I'm kind of disappointed in you, and I'm also disappointed that you didn't really force any turnovers on Danny Dimes. Like I said before, they had like 4 starters missing on that fucking O-line. What kind of coverage and what kind of scheme were you running? I think you could have run a lot fucking better than that. And your defense needs to fucking get some turnovers that can just change the course of the game. Anyways, glad we won. We're 8-3. We're definitely going to be well rested. We won't face the Colts till next Sunday. We better win that game. We better come out better prepared and just be crisp and just click on the offense and just be better on defense. Hopefully we start really getting some turnovers instead of just sacks, and just play like a cohesive unit that can consistently win games and not be so much like Jekyll and Hyde for most of the first half, and then all of a sudden we start looking like all world beaters. So something's got to give, something's got to change. But anyways, that's going to do it for me. How about them Cowboys? 8-3, second place in the division, and hopefully we start stacking more wins and start playing consistently well, and just show that we're the team to beat in the NFC East. So see you later, folks. Bye-bye.